Nice one. Yes, Georgie, love it. Love it, yes, mate. Yes, yes, dear. Yes, Trev. Brilliant. Alright, love it.
Commence même pas. Ouais, commence pas.
And rest there, lads. Brilliant. Well done. Well done. Good time, that's it. Push across. Yeah, nice lead.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Just get Thomas. I have to get something.
Keep playing, just run with the ball, yeah? Those little touches, run down the ball. Run with 3 touches, that's it, run with the ball, that's it. Nice and quick, touches. Try and get the ball in, 3 touches, that's it. Back to 1-2, lads, yeah, back to 1-2, yeah, good, 1 touch. Nice and quiet, yeah. Okay, all starts for the guys, we've got 3 players. She's going to be lads, you've got 3 touch in the air, yeah? 3 touch, play to your next mate. That's a volley pass. Got 3 touches, yeah, 3 touches, any part of your body you want, keep it up. Oh, Trev. Yeah, one has to be ahead. Touch, Marcos, brilliant. Love it. One hand, 1 thigh, 1 foot. might be the last one. Yes, Georgie, love it. Love it, yes, mate. Yes, yes, dear. Yes, Trev. Brilliant. Alright, love it.
¿Cómo se va? ¿Cómo se va? ¿Cómo se va? ¿Cómo se va?
And rest there, lads. Brilliant. Well done. Well done. Good time, that's it. Push across. Yeah, nice lead.
that one, so just get topless. Have to get something.
Keep playing, just roll the ball, yeah? Those little touches, run down the ball. Three touches, that's it, roll the ball, that's it. Nice and quick, Okay, all start for the guys. We've got 3 players. It's going to be lads. You've got 3 touch in the air. Yep, 3 touch. Play to your next mate. That's a volley pass. Got 3 touches. Yeah, 3 touches. Any part of you want. Keep it up. Oh, Trev. Touch, walk off, brilliant. Love it. One head, one thigh, one foot. 5 in the last one. Yes, Georgie, love it. Love it, yes, mate. Yes, yes, dear. Yes, Trev. Brilliant. Alright, love it.
¿Cómo se va? ¿Cómo se va? ¿Cómo se va? ¿Cómo se va?
And rest there, lads. Brilliant. Well done. Well done. Good time, that's it. Just across. Yeah, nice lead.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Just get Thomas. You have to get something.
Keep playing, just roll with the ball, yeah? Those little touches, run down the ball. Three touches, that's it, roll the ball, that's it. Nice and quick, Try and get the ball in, 3 touches, that's it. Play to your next mate. That's a volley pass. Got 3 touches, yeah. 3 touches. Any part of your body you want. Keep it up. Oh, Trev. Touch, back on, brilliant. Love it. One head, one thigh, one foot. might be the last one. Yes, Georgie, love it. Love it, yes, mate. Yes, dear. Yes, Trev. Brilliant. Alright, love it.
Commence même pas. Ouais, commence pas.
And rest there, lads. Brilliant. Well done. One player there. Hakim, you see? That's it. Hakim, together. Hakim and Kyle work together. Will whistle. One player who's on their own. So you, Kenny, who's on their own. Doesn't matter. You just bring it back to this spot. Wait for the whistle. Once I've done that, I'm around here. I'm quickly in here. Quickly. Markers and sign on here. Sign on me. Then I'm going to dart from this way, join that room. I'm going to dart to join that room. Yeah, we're just going across each other. Okay? This is just sign on. Yep. Georgie, that's it. Pushing off.
That's it, take the ball round, pass to the next man, just walks it on. Just Kennedy. Just Kenny.
Just Kenny.
Well done.
Good time, that's it. Just across.
Yeah, nice feet.
Yeah, I wouldn't be so. Just get topless. Have to get something.
Last one, just drop into a squat, and then kick out high, yeah. Drop into a squat. Stop, kick out. Drop yourself into the four areas, yeah? So there's a light flat area. Into the four areas, yeah? Breathe nice, that's it.
Right, three on the balls and then two on the right. Three on the balls, three times the ball, two on the right. How you face it, some of those, face it to the right. Guys, keep playing, just run with the ball, yeah? Those little touches, run down the ball. Yeah, run in 3 touches, that's it, run with the ball, that's it. Nice and quick, touches. Try and get the ball in, 3 touches, that's it. Back to 1-2, lads, yeah, back to 1-2, yeah. Good, one touch. Nice and quiet, yeah. Well done, okay. All starts for the guys, we've got 3 players. She's going to be lads, you've got 3 touch in the air, yeah? 3 touch, play to your next mate. That's a volley pass. Got 3 touches, yeah? 3 touches, any part of your body you want, keep it up. Oh, Trev. Yeah, one has to be ahead. Touch, Marcos, brilliant. Love it. One hand, one thigh, one foot. Try and hit the 5 in the last one. Yes, Georgie, love it. Right. Love it, yes, mate. Yes, yes, dear. Yes, Trev. Brilliant. Alright, love it.
Comment se fait pas? Ouais, commence pas.
And rest there, lads. Brilliant. Well done. One player there. Hakim, you see? That's it. Lads, Hakim, Hakim, and fireworks. Whistle. One player who's on their own. So you, Kenny, who's on their own. Doesn't matter. You just bring it back to this spot. Wait for the whistle. Once I've done that, I'm round here. I'm quickly in here. Quickly. Marcus is side on here. Side on me. Then I'm going to dart this way, join that group. I'm going to dart to join that group. Yeah, we just go across each other. Okay, yeah. This is just side on. Yep. There it is, loads of rest. Just a little bit of work. Wait there. 1, 2, good, Georgie, that's it. Pushing off. Well done. Good time, that's it. Just across. Yeah, nice lead.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say. Just get topless. Have to get something.
Last one, just drop into a squat. And then kick out. Kick out wide, yeah. Drop into a squat. Stop, kick out. Drop yourself into the floor areas. Yes, there's a light flat here. Into the floor areas, yeah? 3, 5, 6.
Right, 3 on the balls and then 2 on the right. 3 on the balls, 3 times the ball, 2 on the right. Mind your face, it's not allowed to sit on the face, it's not allowed. Lads, keep playing, just run with the ball, yeah? Those little touches, run down the ball. That's 3 touches, that's it, run with the ball, that's it. Nice and quick, Try and get the ball in, 3 touches, that's it. Back to 1-2, lads, yeah, back to 1-2, yeah, good, 1 touch. Nice and quiet, brilliant. Well done, okay. All start from the guys, we've got 3 players. It's going to be, lads, you've got 3 touch in the air, yeah? 3 touch, play to your next mate. That's a volley pass. Got 3 touches, yeah? 3 touches, any part of your body you want. Keep it up. Oh, Trev. Yeah, one has to be ahead. Touch, well close, brilliant. Love it. Keep playing, lads, keep playing. 1 head, 1 thigh, 1 foot. 1 head, 1 thigh, 1 foot. Yes, Georgie, love it. Love it, yes, mate. Yes, dear. Yes, Trev. Brilliant. Alright, love it.
¿Cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama? Ay, ¿cómo se llama? ¿Cómo se llama?
And rest there, lads. Brilliant. Well done. One player there. Hakim, you see? That's it. Lads, Hakim, come out. Hakim and fireworks. We'll whistle. One player who's on their own. So you, Kenny, who's on your own. Doesn't matter. You just bring it back to this spot. Wait for the whistle. Once I've done that, I'm around here. I'll quickly in here. Quickly. Marcus is sign on here. Sign on me. Then I'm going to dance this way to that room. I'm going to dance to that room. Yeah, we're just going to cross each other. Yeah. This is just sign on. Yep. There it is, loads of rest. Just a little bit of work. One, two, good, Georgie, that's it. Push it along.
That's it, take the ball round, pass to the next man, just walks it on. Just Kennedy. Just Kenny, just Kenny.
Just Kenny.
Yes. Listen. Two each side, lads. Yeah, here we go, each side. Quality round and round. Yes, that's great. A little back. Well done.
Good time, that's it. Push across.
Yeah, nice lead.
Yeah, I wouldn't say. Just get Thomas. Have to get something.
Last one, just drop into a squat. Then kick out. Kick out wide, yeah. Drop into a squat. Squat, kick out. Drop yourself into the war areas. Yes, there's a light flat area. Into the war areas, yeah? 3, 5, 6.
Right, 3 in the balls and then 2 on the right. 3 in the balls, 3 times the ball, 2 on the right. Lads, keep playing, just run with the ball, yeah? Those little touches, run down the ball. Touch, run with the 3 touches, that's it, run with the ball, that's it. Nice and quick, touch. Try and get the ball in, 3 touches, that's it. Back to 1-2, lads, yeah, back to 1-2, yeah. Good, 1 touch. Nice and quiet, brilliant. Okay, all starts for the guys. We've got 3 players. She's going to be lads. You've got 3 touch in the air. Yeah, 3 touch. Play to your next mate. That's a volley of pass. Got 3 touches. Yeah, 3 touches. Any part of your body you want. Keep it up. Oh, Trev. Yeah, one has to be ahead. Touch, walk on, come in. Love it. One head, 1 thigh, 1 foot. 5 in the last one. Yes, Georgie, love it. Love it, yes, mate. Yes, yes, dear. Yes, Trev. Brilliant. Alright, love it.
¿Cómo se va? ¿Cómo se va? ¿Cómo se va? ¿Cómo se va?
And rest there, lads. Brilliant. Well done. One player there. Hakim, you see? That's it. Lads, Hakim together. Hakim, fireworks. Whistle. One player who's on their own. So you, Kenny, who's on their own. Doesn't matter. You just bring it back to this spot. Wait for the whistle. Once I've done that, I'm around here. I'm quickly in here. Quickly. Marcus is sign on here. Sign on me. Then I'm going to dart this way, join that room. I'm going to dart to join that room. Yeah, we're just going across each other. Okay? This is just sign on. Yep. Well done. Good time, that's it. Push across. Yeah, nice feet.
Yeah, I wouldn't need to just get topless. I have to get something.
Last one, just drop into a squat. And then kick out. Kick out wide, yeah. Drop into a squat.
Rounds, and the first people he would share the joy.
I got that feeling. I got that feeling. I think it's going to be good. Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right hand corner. We're on the road to 620k. Let's see if we can hit it on cup final day. Chelsea should be 1-0 up. I thought they were going to show the chance there. I want to see it from behind. I want to see the chance. Cross comes in. It's not a great cross, but Rudiger's there. On the back post, it goes for a goal kick. It's end-to-end stuff, says Milo. Yep. Yep. I'm excited about this. I'm genuinely excited about this game. I think I'm just enjoying it as a football spectacle. I'm not, you know, I bet Chelsea and Liverpool fans are nervous, and there's probably some people, I'm not watching this, couldn't give a shit. But for me, I'm like, Man United are terrible. We're not competing with trophies. And I tell you what, I'm fed up. I tell you what I'm fed up of. Oh, please, somebody do us a favour so that Liverpool don't win it or Man City don't win it. You know, we can't keep asking people to do us favours. You know, Arsenal have got top 4 if they want it. We can't keep, you know, having things in our hands when we're shit. You know, the only thing we've got in our hands is crap. Go clap, because we're crap. 400 subscribers away from 620,000. Twice says I'm a Chelsea fan and I want them to win. Slow sports news. Slow sports news from Twice. You won't believe this. Breaking news. Slow sports news. Twice. He's a Chelsea fan and he wants Chelsea to win in the final. Unbelievable. Yellow tie is coming off. Slow sports news. Brilliant. Amazing. He's a Chelsea fan and he wants Chelsea to win in the final. Unbelievable. Hopefully I read that chat correctly, because good tackle, Kovacic. Chelsea probably edging it a little bit in the first 10 minutes. Liverpool probably not quite up to it yet. Not quite up through the gears. I've seen Chelsea do this to City, though, in the first half an hour before. They can be. When they're on their game, Chelsea are proper. And I did say it in my preview. I feel like Chelsea have solved the Lukaku issue by dropping him, and they've almost gone back to Chelsea of last year, where they're, you know, oh, Trent's got to go for that. I don't know why he didn't close that down. Liverpool will come away with it though. James Walker says, have you been playing Red Dead recently, Mark? Seen a TikTok of you shooting someone in the basement of a store. Yeah, I do Red Dead Redemption on Twitch. Links in the chat. Give me a follow. I do it on a Thursday and a Sunday night quite late. So tonight it'll be about 11 o'clock. And yes, I did. It was a mistake. I meant to threaten him and I pulled the trigger. Rest in peace, guy in the cellar. Jalal, keep typing, mate, but they won't be showing up anymore. Idiot. Idiot. I can see you keep typing. You won't be typing anymore, mate. Okay. I don't know why, actually. Matip's got the ball. Halfway line. Thanks everyone for tuning in, by the way. Only 10 minutes gone. Oh yeah, we have. Yeah, I do feel like Chelsea have resolved their issues and almost become the Chelsea of the end of last season, where they do need a number 9. I really do think they need a number 9, but they didn't have a number 9 last year and they still managed to be very competitive. So they've got a 3v3 here. Here's Havertz. A little bit greedy. Now I've got no one in my ear today. I've got no earpiece in, JX. City's owners already have the money. They're looking for glory. United already has the glory. The owners are trying to turn it into money, says Harika. Good point. A little bit of an injury here. Now this is Thiago Silva. We've lost Thiago of Liverpool. Are we now going to lose Thiago of Chelsea? He's holding his arm. Strotzy, you're gone. Just in case you think you're typing and you're being seen. I'll shout out if you get blocked. Who's going to win the league, Ryan? Well, I don't know. I think you know. Let's just see what happens with Thiago Silva here. I don't know who's going to win the league. I think it's going to be an interesting one. Mick says it's refreshing to watch some good football. Awesome says Thiago could be a cursed name today. I think he's hurt his breast. Oh, he's hurt his rib. I thought he was holding his arm, but he's hurt it there. He's hurt his boob. Probably hurt his rib, actually. Zaffa says, do you think it was a mistake to... here we go. Here's the chance for Pulisic. It's straight at the keeper. That's a crap finish by Pulisic. It's always a good save, but that's a crap finish. You've got a whole goal to aim at and he hits it straight at the keeper. That's crap by Pulisic. I'm sorry. Sorry, Chelsea fans. That's a crap finish. Joseph says Chelsea's midfield is different class. Got Ricky on the 8 o'clock show tonight. Yeah, looking forward to it. FIFA career mode's back tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Yeah, I always miss it over the weekends, but it's always nice to have a bit of a break. And looking forward to it. Goldbridge back as well. Big season. Hopefully have a big week. Who do I think is going to win, Jack? I think I said Liverpool in extra time, but Chelsea have definitely had the better start. I wouldn't say they've been dominant, but they've just had the better start. Even if it's only reflected by the fact that Pulisic should have scored. It should be 1-0 to Chelsea, but as we know, Liverpool will not be quiet. They will not sit back. I just think Liverpool have been a bit slow in the start, really. But says that Scott McTominay would walk straight into these teams. Yeah, I'm sure he would. And then Fabinho and Kante would pick him up and throw him out. So, yeah. Thiago Silva getting injured in a final is a lucky charm for Chelsea, says Sentry. And please play Uncharted 4 on YouTube, says Deadshot. Well, watch tonight on Twitch. The link's in the chat. Give me a follow. I'll be live at about 11 o'clock. I'm going to watch Peaky Blinders first. Mark takes more shots at Arsenal YouTubers than Ronaldo does at goal. I don't, the hot babe. I don't. I'm not really interested in what any other YouTubers say or do. I'm not interested in them sort of things. Mount with a shot. Kovacic with a shot. Both blocked by Liverpool. Kante wins it back. As Diaz. Definitely a better start by Chelsea here. Kante different gravy, says George. Here's Mane though. Rudiger does well. Mane wins it into the box. Lay it off. Oh, I tell you what, he could have laid it off to Henderson there, and it was a poor pass. He'd have been better off shooting. Chalobah was on the floor. Mane got it. Who do I want to win, Haxie? I don't actually. I'd rather Chelsea win, because obviously Liverpool are United's biggest rival. But I wouldn't say I'm going to be crying if Liverpool win. You know, if they deserve to win, they deserve to win. It's not. I'd rather Liverpool win the Carabao Cup and win nothing else. Let's put it that way. But it doesn't always work out like that, does it? But you know, I don't know how Liverpool did it for 30 years. I don't know how Arsenal have done it for the last 15. How do you survive on an existence of hoping other people do you a favour? We've been doing it at United for probably 5, 6, 7 years now, but I can't. I hate it. I absolutely hate how powerless Manchester United are. You know, we put the defence. We've got, you know, when it comes to stopping City or Liverpool winning things, we put up about as much of a defence as a bloody person going into battle with a breadstick or a water pistol. We're bloody useless, and I'm fed up of hoping other clubs do us favours as well. You should get your destiny in your own hand, especially when we've got the quality and money that United have got. Choose one player from Chelsea and one from Liverpool, says Tracy. What am I doing with him? Going on holiday? Putting him in the United team? What a cross. Oh, what a ball by Trent Alexander-Arnold that was. And Mane, he ain't at the start. He ain't on form today so far. I thought they were going to score here. Lovely ball by Trent Alexander-Arnold. It is a cross, but it's not really a cross because he's very central. He's almost in the number 8 position as he puts the cross in. Mane's onside. It takes out the whole defence of Chelsea. Lands on his head, virtually level with the penalty spot, and he heads it out for a throw-in. Virtually. If I could take one Chelsea player and one Liverpool player for United's team at the moment, I'd probably take Fabinho as the CDM, and I'd be tempted to take Fabinho and Kante and play them with Bruno or Pogba. It'd be the perfect midfield three: Fabinho, Kante, and Bruno or Pogba. But then I'm tempted to say I'd just take Fabinho and put Salah on the wing, because United with Sancho on the left, Salah on the right, and then Fabinho holding the midfield. I think I'd probably go with that. I'd go Fabinho and I can't take Salah. Can I? United desperately need a holding midfielder, so I've got to take Fabinho. He's the best holding midfielder on the pitch there. So maybe I'd have to go Fabinho and Kante and just sort the midfield out. Could go Rudiger next to Varane. That's a good shout. I do like Kovacic. There's loads of combinations you could go with. 20 minutes gone. It's been a slow burner, this game. It's not flying by, is it? Nice ball over the top. Liverpool just starting to come back into the game a little bit. Chelsea probably edged it in the first 15 minutes, but Liverpool starting to get into it a little bit. Salah with the shot. We knew this would happen with Chelsea, with Liverpool. We knew they would come into it. And Mane, and that is a free kick. Trent goes, hold your balls. I mean, give me the ball. Right in the Trent Alexander zone here. Mane, very clever, moving his body. Oh, I mean, he's going down before Mount even touches him. It is a foul, but it's very clever by Mane. And it's a very good position for Trent Alexander-Arnold. He grabs the ball. Kante and Arnold, this is king. It's not a bad shout, actually. It's near a bad shout, that. No, it's not bad. It's not a bad shout. I wouldn't say that. Right, Trent Alexander-Arnold on the free kick. Please subscribe, by the way. Bottom right-hand corner. Where can I buy Sneak? Says KSD. Sneakenergy.com. Just put it into Google. But please use SneakBridge on the checkout, so they know that you've come or been referred by me. Is Trent going to hit that? Yeah, he is, isn't he? I don't watch Liverpool enough to know about his run-up, but he's very side on. No, Salah's hitting it. I don't know why Trent didn't hit that. I was going to say, it didn't look like he was going to hit it. He wasn't sort of... That was a rubbish free kick anyway. It's gone for a goal kick. Reece James is going to be back soon. I think Reece James back in training now, actually. I do think we're going to see two of the Premier League clubs playing each other in either the Champions League quarterfinals or semi-finals. I mean, Man City are already through, aren't they? They're 5-0 up against Sporting Lisbon. Liverpool are pretty much through. Oh, lovely by Chalobah there. Where's he going to go? Goes into Mount. Good tackle by Trent. Liverpool will come away with it, or will they? Ooh, Fabinho's in a bit of bother. If in doubt, kick it out. Should have kicked it out. Now Kante's got it. Kante. Still Kante. Interesting ball. Would have been offside. Eamon says Trent should have took a shot with that free kick. I thought he said to take a shit. I actually thought you'd put Eamon. Trent should have took a shit there. I said wait till half time, but he's talking about a shot from the free kick, and he should have done. But I feel Liverpool are just starting to get a bit of fluidity in their game. Wasn't the best first 10 minutes from them. Pulisic should have made it 1-0 to Chelsea, but Liverpool feeling their way into the game a little bit more now. Diaz wins the corner for Liverpool. Mason, I've not been asked this for so long. He says, "Can you show the game?" Yeah. I've got exclusive rights on That's Football to show you the Carabao Cup final. Bankrupted myself to do it, but yeah, no. If you want to watch the game, it's on Sky Sports main event in the UK and probably different places around elsewhere as well. Liverpool with the cross, headed away. Mason Mount. Fabinho, Van Dijk. Ooh, I'll tell you what, that would have had Mendy diving, but it hit a Chelsea player. Good defensive play by Kante here. I think he's caught Mount in the face. Oh. I wouldn't say I love Azpilicueta, but there's just something about him that if he's your captain, he sort of just comes straight in the middle, gets right in the middle of it. I don't think it's going to be a red card. Keita seems to catch Mason Mount in the face a little bit. Probably going to be a yellow card. There's not going to be anything more than that. Keita saying I didn't. Mason Mount saying he elbowed me in the face, and Keita saying no, I didn't. And what's going on here now? Let's have a look. Mason Mount gets past Keita. Oh yeah, he does catch him in the face, but it's more of a straight arm. There's not a... Yeah, it's not... It's not. I wouldn't even say it's a yellow card. I'd say it's not. I don't think he's even given a foul. So we play on. Don't want to see a red card in this game anyway. Jack says it's a clear red. FCam says no chance. Here's Salah down the right hand side. I don't want to see a red card. As I said, I thought the game at Anfield back in, was it September, was brilliant in the first half, and then Reece James got sent off, and it changed the dynamic of the game. I know. Look, God, I'm dreaming anyway. If United were playing in this final, of course I'd want to see Keita get sent off in that scenario. But what we also forget about is that a red card, I think it's only an advantage if you're already winning. If it's a draw, a red card can actually go against you because it just forces the opposition to just play very defensive. So I actually think red cards are only really massively beneficial when you're already winning the game. I don't think it was a red card at all, Josh. His arm was straight as he moved it back, so there's no intent. I don't think it was particularly reckless either. Mane, he's got a man on the left. He goes wide. Here's Keita into Robertson. Puts the cross in. Deflects for a corner. Starting to get going a little bit. Kaney's about to get into his ice bath. Marcus Rashford says, did you see Thiago crying? Yeah, he was meant to be starting the game. Got an injury in the warm-up, so was upset at the start. Himanshu says a red card ruins the final. Well, Liverpool wants a handball here. Referee's not seeing anything. Liverpool still got it with Diaz. Whips a cross in. Matip. And cleared. No one's got a red card, Cameron. There was just a chat about it. It's gone now. Let's have a look at this. No, it's not handball. It's Aspilicueta again. How old is Aspilicueta anyway? And do Chelsea? I take it Chelsea fans just love him. Ridiculously consistent player for them, isn't he? Lukaku's on the bench, Jeff. I think Liverpool are having the better of the game at the moment. Here's Salah on the right. Plays it into Mane. Is that another corner? Yes, it is. He's 32. Aspilicueta. 32. He's 32. He's 32. Anyway, Liverpool have a corner here. I'd say Chelsea had the slight better of the first 15 minutes. Liverpool have had the better of the next 15 minutes. And it's 15 minutes to half time. Corner from Trent. It's high. It's... Oh no, it's Kante. Oh, he's just decided to clear it. If in doubt, kick it out. Kante's got it again, and he clears it again. Alexander says Liverpool have taken control. What the fuck is going on here? I hate technology. Chelsea on the ropes. I wouldn't go that far, Jemmy. I think at this level as well, when it's Chelsea against Liverpool, or it's Chelsea against Man City, or it's Liverpool against Man City, you're not going to dominate the game for 90 minutes. And maybe Chelsea just, it's like throwing a few punches, isn't it? Liverpool are having their bit. Here we go, Keita. Good save, Mendy. Goal. Oh, what a double save by Mendy. Oh, my Christ. Bloody hell. Mendy. Invincible Mendy. 2 amazing double saves. Keita from the edge of the box. He gets down low. He palms it out. And I tell you what, Mane thinks it's Christmas. And he goes to finish it. I tell you what, Mane should score. But he tries to place it in the bottom corner. And Mendy, oh, what a save. What a save. Absolutely unbelievable. What a keeper Mendy is. That is unbelievable. Magnificent save. What a double save. Headed away by Chalobah. It should be Liverpool 1-0 now. I'm sure Liverpool fans will say, you've got to score that, Mane. You've got to score that, Mane. But that double save by Mendy is absolutely elite. Still 0-0. They've both had big chances though. Pulisic should have scored in the first few minutes. Mane should have scored there. Definitely Mendy's save is better than Kelleher's. But, you know, at the end of the day, they're both a save and it's 0-0. But, you know, as I said, the first 15 minutes, Chelsea looked really good. The last 15 minutes, Liverpool have looked really good. Best in the world. Comments in there about Mendy. Son says this can't go to penalties, or else we're done. Listen to the song The Edge by David McCallum. You'll love it, says Gorist. Ramsdale's clear. Look, Chen, you're the type of Arsenal fan that nobody likes. You're having a good season. Arteta's doing well. He's building a team. And then you get an Arsenal fan, they've been around for a long time, who will start saying things like Ramsdale's better than Alisson and Mendy. And Saka is better than Salah and Mane. You know, that type of Arsenal fan is the one that everybody really wishes didn't exist. But it's not all Arsenal fans. There are some intelligent ones out there. I think it's an inferiority complex, isn't it? They wake up in the morning and they're like, I'm really insignificant. I've got to say things to make people listen to me. Just accept you're doing really well and Arteta's doing a great job and you're building a team. But, you know, you're not one of the best teams in England and you're not one of the best teams in Europe and you haven't really got many players that would get into Chelsea, Liverpool or Man City's team. Know your place. And be happy with it because you're probably going to get fourth, which is a major achievement for Arsenal. And a major embarrassment for Manchester United. I think Ramsdale's had a good season, but you know he's not on the same level as. I mean, look at this here. That's a great save by Mendy anyway. But how he saves this, I mean, Mane should score, but Mane doesn't do a lot wrong. Don't think he does a lot wrong. He gets there as quick as he can. He tries to put it over the keeper and the keeper makes a great save. What do you think about Norwich, Sammy? You're going down. What comes to mind when I think about Norwich? The Titanic. Basically. I can just hear Celine Dion. You should get that as you know, like Liverpool, Everton have got Z cars when they come out, which I really like. The theme tune to Z cars. Norwich should have the theme tune to the Titanic by Celine Dion. Because you're going down. He's miles off. Miles offside, Havertz. He knows it. Don't even bother. The keeper's made the save, but he's miles offside. Miles. Disease Gaming says, except the Titanic never came up like Norwich did. was offside there. John, I don't want to talk about Man United at the moment. He says you won't beat Atletico Madrid in the second leg. Well, there's nothing I can say or do that's going to make you believe we will. We've just bloody drawn with Watford at home, so the only bit of hope we've got left really is the Champions League. Could I have hot water, please? Thanks. Got a lovely mug there. Thanks. If you're a manager, how would your ideal team formation and tactics look like, says Mola? I like the 4-2-3-1. I do. I like width. I like full-backs to get forward. I like centre-backs that play a high line. I like to have one holding midfielder, one box-to-box, and one sort of number 10. And I like to play one striker. So I like the 4-2-3-1 or the 4-3-3, whatever you call it. Thoughts on Donnarumma over Mendy for 2021 World 11, says Andrew. You know, to me, I'm going to be a bit biased here, but the Premier League is comfortably the best league in the world, and the French league isn't. So, you know, you are playing at a much higher level. Oh, Henderson should have hit that, and he knows he should have hit that. He tried to play Salah in. You do feel like there's a Liverpool goal coming. Salah on the back post, heads it wide, one to the corner. I don't think he's got it. Quality within both teams, clubs that value success over profit, balance instead of a Hollywood team that United have tried to build and failed, says Dan. Yes. Lukaku's warming up. Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right hand corner. This is a good game. Chelsea had the first 15 minutes, Liverpool have had the last 20 minutes, and we're 10 minutes away from half time. That's right, 15 plus 20 is 35 plus 10 is 45. Quick maths. Do you think the Premier League would be what it is today if they had a limit on how many foreign players can be in a team, says Lay? No, I don't think it would be. But why, in a world of equality, diversity and everything else, should you limit how many foreign players play in England? It was a stupid rule, and it never, you know, it needed to go. And I know we didn't like it at the start because it massively, it led to situations where Arsenal were putting out 11, you know, foreigners, but ultimately it's improved the game because, you know, you've now got your Phil Fodens, your Mason Mounts, your Trent Alexander-Arnolds. You know, we've now got players who are playing in these teams because they're good enough. Do you think the Premier League... Oh, that's a good question though, but do you think the League Cup should be retired? England is the only country with 2 domestic cups. Tires out our players and takes away from the FA Cup, says David. I think make a good point, but I don't particularly like the Carabao Cup, so it wouldn't be a massive blow to go for me. But I suppose it's the opportunity to win a trophy. Ash G, despite results not going our way, I've been impressed with Rangnick. Do you think he may go to Newcastle or another club at the end of the season? Says Ash G. There's a ball on here. If he slips him in, he slips in Mount. Good shot, easy save by the keeper. Chelsea on the attack, cleared away by Van Dijk. I think Rangnick could. I don't know where Rangnick could be next season, Daniel. That's a good. I don't know. Mendy's a good keeper, but is his distribution as good as Dean Henderson? I don't think so, says Nick P. Yeah, you know what, Chelsea fans, no matter how good you think Mendy is, if you had Henderson as your backup goalkeeper, he ain't as good as Henderson. Henderson might be pretty average when he plays, but it's the potential. You know, he can distribute the ball like Tom Brady. You know, pinpoint passes in everybody's dreams. But when he actually plays, he's quite average. But yeah, Dean Henderson's better than any goalkeeper in the world, really, on potential. He might not do it in games, but on potential he is. I don't know what's happened here. This is going to go to penalties, says Curtis. Well, it was always going to be I predicted a tight game. I said extra time, didn't I? So, but it could be 1 goal. I'm taking the piss. You need to know. I don't. United fans think Dean Henderson's better than David De Gea, so it's an in-joke. Probably shouldn't do that when I'm not on the United stand. Headed away. 5 minutes to go to half time. We'll do some either ors at half time, by the way, where you get to vote. Oh, Kante clears. Liverpool definitely having the better of it at the moment. Although somebody at KSD said it's a very even game. I think at the moment Liverpool are the better side. Cross comes in. Back post. Easy catch by Mendy. He's a funny goalkeeper, Mendy. He's a brilliant goalkeeper, but his build, he's more like a boxer. You know, he's massive, obviously goalkeepers are, but there's something about his build that I wouldn't have thought he'd be as agile as he is, but he's ridiculously agile. I don't really give it. To be honest with you, I'm not really bothered about a Manchester United goalkeeper having good distribution at the moment because you're still passing it to Maguire and McTominay. Oh look, I've just pinged a brilliant, perfect 50-yard pass to McTominay, and what's he done with it? He's passed it 5 yards to the right. Do you think Ronaldo will start Sunday? Says Silo. He might not. He might not. It's a good point. I mean, it's a long way off, but he might not because we might go with a false 9. Cracking game of football, though. You gotta roll with it. One of the worst Oasis songs ever. I don't even know why I'm singing that. I don't know why it's in my head. Still mystified as to why United did not sign Fabinho in 2018. We were never in for him, Chiri. Never in for him. I mean, the funny thing is, and it's funny for Liverpool fans, but 2.5 years before he... Well, maybe not 2.5, but it was definitely 2 years before he signed for Liverpool. We were doing videos on him on the United stand, and he was playing as a... I think he was playing as a right-back for Monaco. And we got Jose Mourinho as manager, and his agent's George Mendes, and Fabinho's agent at that time, and may well still be, is George Mendes. And we were looking at all the players that were George Mendes clients when we got Mourinho, because we're like, well, they're easy deals to do. And Andre Gomez was mentioned when he was in Portugal. I think even Ronaldo might have been mentioned at that time. But Fabinho was mentioned, and a lot of us on the United stand were saying he'd be a good signing. He can play centre-back, he can play midfield, and I think he was playing right-back at Monaco. And it just never happened. And then he ended up going to bloody Liverpool. And became the player that many of us thought he could be. Brilliant. Again, another brilliant bit of business by Liverpool, who actually plan their signings. Liverpool buy players that are going to become good players. Like, you think about it, Mane from Southampton, Fabinho from Monaco, Jota from Wolves. You know, United would be like, what? Why are we buying someone from Southampton? Have you seen how many followers he's got on Twitter? We shouldn't be going for him. This Brazilian from Monaco, unless it's Neymar, we're not interested. Where's all the socials? Where's all the exposure? I'll tell you what. Let's buy Fabinho from Monaco with 50,000 Twitter followers. That's going to really do me good when I'm going to speak to the next shirt sponsor and they're like, oh, we've got Fabinho with 50,000 followers. You know, that's not how United think. United aren't looking at players like that. United are looking at players that are going to boost their socials, whereas Liverpool are looking at players that... I mean, I think Liverpool's recruitment... I was speaking to Chris from Red Men TV about this. He said that Liverpool's recruitment is akin to the Moneyball. If you've ever seen Moneyball, a cracking film, and on how they recruit players. Here's Chelsea. It's a lovely ball into Havertz. Oh, he's missed again. Sub him off. Oh, it's Mount. It's Mount. How has Mount missed that? Couldn't mount a horse. Bloody rubbish. What a miss. What a miss by Mason Miss. I mean, how has he missed that? Oh my God. What an absolute sitter. mean, they could go back for a foul. Mount was onside. That is a terrible. I mean, look, you know what? It's 0-0 at half time potentially, but we've seen 3 amazing misses. Mane's was actually a great save by Mendy, but Pulisic and Mount. Oh, I'd be bloody fuming if I was a Chelsea manager. I'd be like, oh my God, we're playing one of the best teams in the world, and we've missed 2 sitters. Timo Werner's sat there going to Tuchel. I'll tell you what, even I wouldn't miss those, and Tuchel's going, I know, even you wouldn't miss them. Timo Werner's even laughing. It should be 2-1, says Chelsea boy. It should certainly be 1-1. Yeah, we should. 0-0 is not a reflection of this half at all. It really isn't. I can't believe it. But hopefully we'll get a goal in the second half, because we're about to hit half time here. And that is half time, and really it is a story about who has missed the chances. Mason Mount and Pulisic, criminal misses. It's 0-0, you know, it's half time. There's plenty of time left in the game, but yeah, Liverpool will certainly feel that they had their chance to score with Mane, but Chelsea have edged it on chances. I don't think Chelsea edged it on the half. I think Liverpool were the better team at half time, but Chelsea have had the 2 bigger chances, and that's what it's all about. Don't forget Pulisic's miss as well, which was absolutely ridiculous. Which brings me on to something as well. I wanted to ask you this as well. We're going to start doing some either ors at half time, but first of all, I just want to say what a fantastic game that was. It's lived up in every single way to what I was looking forward to about this game. There's no deadwood in it. There's no dead area of the game. You can't take your eyes off it. It's, you know, 2 really top of the level teams really feeling each other out and just going for it. Not in a gung-ho way. Their defences are very, very, very good, of course, but it's constant. You know, no one's taking the foot off the pedal. It sways one way to the other. Intensity, quick movement to the ball. And yeah, you just can't take your eyes off it. Fantastic advert for English football. And certainly, you know, it's not often that you have a 0-0 and you go, I've been thoroughly entertained. And that's because it shouldn't be 0-0. We've had ridiculous misses. We've had ridiculous saves. I would get Lukaku saddled up and out in the second half. Chelsea need him. He only needs 1 chance to score, says Nick P. Dangerous to say that. Problem with most Arsenal fans is they are either toxically positive or over-hate the team, says Sir Arsene Wenger. And I want to start doing some either ors. So if anyone's got any ideas about what either ors they would like me to do, but just there was one I was thinking. Oh yeah, okay, that was what it was. That was what it was. It's in the chat. It's probably very, very relevant. Although Alisson's not playing today. Who do you think's the better goalkeeper, Alisson or Mendy? Diaz. I mean, Diaz has been quite quiet for Liverpool in that half. Still very much adjusting. I mean, I'm not having criticism of Diaz. You know, it's difficult to sign for a club in January. Obviously, we've had it with Bruno, but we've also had it with Vidic and Evra, and it took them a bit of time to adjust. So, yeah, the intensity of the Premier League and the you know, not just the intensity, but the frequency of how often that you're playing at that intensity will be something that takes a little bit of time for him to get used to. But I don't think Diaz has been bad in that half. But you know, I think football fans are too demanding anyway. In general, I think we have a FIFA generation, and I think people believe that, you know, every decent player's got to play 9 out of 10 every week, and if they don't, they're crap. Which is not always the way. It's not always the way. Okay, so we've got people. Bendy is winning this vote at the moment. Maybe that's because it's a bit topical. Could be because it's a bit topical. We've had nearly 3,000 votes, and Mendy's winning at the moment. I am on Twitch tonight. Links in the chat. Give me a follow on Twitch. Be about 11:15. Playing a bit of games on Sunday night and a Thursday night on Twitch. So give me a follow on there, and then you'll get your notification. We are going to be live on the United Stand at 8 o'clock as well. Got Ricky on. Either or, Chuck Norris or Bruce Lee, says Chris. And Slow Sports News, it's bloody United versus Watford on repeat. No goals, Karaki, says Jarbar Drinks. Right, let's have a quick look here. We've had 4,000 votes. I'm going to end the poll. 63% going with Mendy, and 36% going with Alisson. I'm going to keep it topical because it is this sort of a game, and these two are playing. So let's go Reece James against Trent. Fabinho or Rodri? I think we've done that before. I mean, we can do it, but we can do it. Mark, is Chelsea the biggest club in London? Says Earl. Well, you know, as a United fan, I've almost, this is the only relevancy we've got, and I don't. You can have it. I'm not bothered. You know, are United the biggest club in Manchester? Yes, they are. Like, Manchester United's a bigger club than Man City. We've got a bigger fan base. We're a bigger club, but Man City are a way better football club than us, because football club means what you do on the pitch, and Man City are way better than us. So, who's the best football team in London? Chelsea. Who's the biggest club in London? Probably Arsenal, based on what United would say over Man City. But I'd rather be the best football team. The biggest club, or, you know, Manchester is red or London is red. I mean, what does that mean? I mean, really, you may as well put a Glazer t-shirt on or a Kroenke t-shirt on, because I want to win on the pitch. It's great that we've got a massive fan base. It's great that we've got a great history. It's great that we've got a stadium like Old Trafford with all its memories, and, you know, we're never going to forget that. But I want to make new memories. I want to be successful as a football team, and we're just not successful as a football team. So, you know, I want to be the best football team. The biggest football team, what does that even mean? Oh, we've got the biggest fan base. We've got the biggest revenue stream. I want to win trophies. And United are on their biggest trophy drought since God knows when. So that's my opinion on that. Trent is absolutely smashing Reece James here. Diaz quiet, been the best player on the pitch, says Nino Smith. No, mate, look, I don't care. I'm not a Liverpool fan. I don't think he was the best player on the pitch at all. I thought he was a little bit quiet. I did. It's 0-0, mate. He's not scored a hat-trick. Like, I didn't say he played badly. I just don't think I didn't really notice that much that he did. But, you know, I don't think he's been Liverpool's best player on the pitch, by the way. But people just get so tetchy about other people having an opinion. You know, somebody was on about this today. They were like, I don't know why. Oh, social media, getting in on Poch. And I'm like, well, it's not social media, is it? It's people on accounts who just aren't agreeing with you. Like, if you're so strong in your courage of your conviction, then stick to it. But you're not changing my mind on what I think. I don't think Diaz had a particularly amazing first half, but I don't think he certainly wasn't the worst player on the pitch, and, you know, probably had a very similar half to Salah, who's probably one of the best players in the world. So, you know, why do people get so tetchy about people having an opinion about a player? And also, he's only been in the country a month. Like, there's got to be some sort of adjustment period. But I'll go back to what I said in the first half. Do I think he's going to end up being another world-class player developed by Klopp? 100%. And that's a world-class save by Mendy, by the way. But look, it's very well lined up. Reece James got 33% of the vote, and Trent got 67% of the vote. I'm not going to do Diaz versus Pulisic because it's just too swayed by the actual game, you know, in the sense that people are just going to say, oh, I wanted to do a picture there. Damn, missed it now. Benzema versus Lewandowski. I like that one. I do like that one, and I'm going to do that one. Benzema versus Lewandowski is going to be your next vote. Please subscribe, by the way. We're 200 away from 620,000. Everyone's welcome on the United stand, as you know. Good conversation, as ever. I can't spell Lewandowski. I've just put it as best I can. But it's going up there now. Thanks for all the super chats as well. Either or, Stan Kroenke or the Glazers, says Late. Yeah, I don't think anyone's going to want to vote for that. My prediction was that this one would go to extra time and be won by Liverpool in extra time. I suppose that could still come to pass. But we've done Alisson versus Mendy. I spelt it right, says Brit Plays. Come on, Shamboni. Get in. Mount or Foden? can do that if you want. Could do that next. Thanks for subscribing, Natalie. And Benzema's the GOAT, but he ain't winning this one. Lewandowski's going to kill it. I did think that might happen. What's your next watch-along this week? I don't know. I don't know what's going on this week because United aren't playing midweek. Let me have a quick look at what's going on this week in football. Is it FA Cup week? I think it is. So tomorrow, nothing. Burnley playing Leicester on Tuesday. Oh, God, we're definitely doing that. No, we're not. FA Cup on Tuesday. Peterborough Man City, boring. Crystal Palace Stoke, boring. Middlesbrough Tottenham, boring. So I'm not doing any of them. Wednesday, you've got Luton Chelsea, boring. Southampton West Ham, Liverpool Norwich. Oh, I don't think I'm doing any FA Cup watch-alongs, to be honest. Everton against Boreham Wood, boring. So I'm probably not going to do any watch-alongs this week. Saturday, Leicester Leeds, Liverpool West Ham. That's quite a good one at R5. Liverpool West Ham looks like quite a good game next Saturday. R5. 3 o'clock, Chelsea at Burnley, Villa Southampton. Big game next Sunday, Man United Man City. Obviously I'll do that on United Stand, but I think Watford Arsenal just before that is a horrible game for United actually, because if Arsenal go to Watford and win, they'll be a point ahead of United, and obviously Man United know that there'll be 3 games in hand for Arsenal when they finish the Man City game. So psychologically, that could be a real hammer blow in 4th place battle. It's 4th place next Sunday, basically. If Arsenal beat Watford, United are in a big world of pain, which we're already in, really. And then the week after, it's back on the Champions League, isn't it? I can't believe it's March already. I can't believe it. Benzema is the better footballer. Lewandowski is the better striker, says Adewell. Well, he smashed him 73% to 27%. I'm going to do another one now. I'm going to do the one that was asked. I like doing these polls. Make sure you subscribe. Mount. 4 done. I suspect... I like Mason now, but football is so topical. Will he get marked down because he's just missed a sitter? I do like Mason Mount, and I think he's a very good player. There's something about Foden I just don't like. He's a very good footballer, but I just don't massively like him as a footballer. Probably because he wears a Man City shirt, to be fair. There's no point in doing Messi versus Ronaldo. Did you see the penalty incident in the Everton game, says Paul Matt? I did. I'm disgusted and terrified, to be honest. Absolutely disgusting. Yeah. I don't know what to say. What can you say? What can you say about that? It's just ridiculous. I mean, it hits him. The thing that annoys me about it is his arm is out. It's not close to his body. His arm is out. He controls it with his arm, and it hits part of his arm. And they're saying, well, it hits part of his sleeve. But I'm like, that sleeve thing's a load of joke. You can't use your arm to control the ball. You can't do that. It's just all kinds of wrong. And the thing that annoys me is you've got City fans going, it was offside. It was offside. But it's like, yeah, maybe it was offside. But they've actually released a statement saying that they didn't give a handball because they didn't think it was a handball. So offside is irrelevant. We're talking about whether it's a handball or not. You know? Goldbridge versus Kent. End poll. We've had nearly 4,000 votes. Foden wins with 64% of the vote. 63% of the vote, sorry.